Okay, just going through walk through this Edgeflow journal here. So starting from the top bar here, you can see live MT5, which shows me that it's connected to the server. The second thing is London session, which is changes depending upon the time of the day. And then we have the session right here. So when you click on it, before I begin my trading, I just sort of need to be in sync with these beliefs that are in Mark Douglas's book here. So depending upon what happened during the day, maybe I'm a bit on a tilt mode, so I just need to sort of make a retest and read through all of this here, and maybe give a score, give a score depending upon how I strongly disagree or fully agree with that. So I just click every one depending upon how I'm feeling during that day, and then I just save and start trading. Then second thing is calendar. So calendar is nothing, basically PNL depending on PNL on the particular day of the month, and then you can sort of select. It's just a generalized view of how your calendar month looked like right here. So the third thing is trade management, which is still not working right now. I might get into this a little bit later on, but it's still not working. Then we have the columns right here. So columns is basically all of these headers right here. So when you click on columns here, so it will it's just basically, you can sort of depending upon what you're trying to do, maybe let's say you're reviewing your trades on the weekend, so maybe you make all that invisible visible. So if you click, let's say, session in invisible, so you'll do that, and the session will sort of will not show right here. And you go back, you just click on this, right on these two, it will come back. So session would be where is it? Yeah, this is the session right here. So this is the column bar. We can go deeper into these, but then we have the metric. So metric is nothing but just a toggle button for this on the left hand side right here. On these metrics, it shows everything that you need to know about your trading. For me, as in PTC, we need to see average gain to loss ratio. This is very important metric right here. Other than that, this is just all information, right, depending on what you want from your trading. So average duration, this is another important thing for me. Then here, yes, so just now jumping into the column side here, so you can see the day and time pair direction. SL is in percentage because I trade different pairs, so I don't keep in pips or in points. I just like to use percentages. So this is just to derive one number for every asset basically. But then we have the take profit percentage right here, extension. Maybe I made an entry and I want to know what number of not pips. Yeah, this is in percentage. Yeah, so basically how much percentage extend into my level and took the trade. So that needs to be filled in manually. Then with the size, this is all automatic. PNL in dollars, PNL in percentages, but this is yellow because if the percentage of PNL is less than 0.01%, it will show you yellow, which would be break even. More than 0.01% would be win, and then yes, similar reverse for the loss right here. So duration, pretty simple. Then session, then outcome, then setup is basically, I don't have much here. I used to have a lot of in this category. I used to have all the CPS, the liquidity base, shelf, APS retest or whatever. But I have just simplified it to just two, factor break enter and extension. So I just I want to know whether I entered a particular trade after shifting or straight into the move using the big stones entry, right? So that's that. So and then we have the screenshot here. Then we have this. So this is basically, these are the notes basically. So when you maybe click on a trade, let's say you might have some notes here, and then that shows that, okay, I wrote something in this, and this is the review tab. So review is basically when when at the weekend when I'm reviewing trades, when I'm sort of looking at them and I should know that, okay, I looked at that trade and analyze that trade again, at the weekend. So this is for the weekend. Then after that is then yeah, so basically this is for filtering. So maybe you want to filter only by buy and sell. I think, I don't know why. Yeah, so I don't know why I need to remove one of them, but but all win, loss, and break even you can filter by the trades that you won, the trade that you lost, and the ones with break even, right? So that will filter your trade. So just to show you, well, so this will all show you, this will show you all the trades that you won, right? So yeah, that's it for columns. And one thing is, this is a flag option. So why flag here? Because sometimes we might take a trade which is very important, because that might have significant learning, a very good profit or whatever. So you can just sort of flag it, and for the future reference that this trade is important, so this is why it's here. Then going into the trade, particular trade right here, when you click on this, there are a couple of things here. So it's basically all the columns right here, nothing super important. Then yeah, so this is the mindset. So mindset is basically, when I took the trade, how was I feeling? Was I fearful of the trade? Was I very calm and focused, or whether I was very confident? So you can sort of adjust that slider depending upon how you felt during that trade. As a beginner, not a beginner, but like as I'm trying to evolve it, I think it's important. Then the emotional state is basically what was I feeling exactly? Like maybe I was focused, maybe I was like in this trade I was focused, patient, I was greedy, I was revenge trading. And then there are also a lot of options that we go through, right? Tired, in the zone, impulsive, anxious, and so on. Then this is basically a bit personalized thing, trading model checklist. So I need to see a fractal tag, I need to see a weak pickup, and I need to see an extension. So and all of these are fulfilled. That means I said I stuck to my plan, and I followed all the rules here. So then this is what if, set and forget. This is another, this is the other thing. This is the exertion thing, which I was talking about in this section here in trade management. So what this is basically when I took the trade, so let's say this is the level, and I took that trade right here. How much heat that, so this, let's say this was my entry, so how much heat did I took on that trade before it moved into my target, let's say. So this is measuring that, but there's some issue in that. I might need to check on this one. It was showing earlier, but I don't know, need to verify. But then this is something, again, this again, Mark Douglas beliefs validated. So when I was in the trade, I was sort of, maybe even before the trade, or about to click the trigger, I what sort of beliefs I validated. Maybe I was too forgetting word, but basically okay, so basically this is anything can happen. Maybe I was too rigid in following my trade idea, and not really flowing with the market, right? So any belief that you violated is to be clicked here, and then it will show you that. So like for example in this, right? So I have a lot of things violated, and why I'm showing you this is because this mindset, emotional state, and this beliefs violated will actually average out and show you right here. So on a particular day, what belief, what was the most violated belief, like I saw on Friday, I violated this belief the most, but and it will show you an average mindset, like based on this slide, it will show you I was more like fearful and impulsive, so it will show you the average mindset. Then after that, yeah, so this is the next thing, is the equity curve. Equity curve is just basic that we see everywhere. It's just a line, depends on the trade that you took. And then you have the 1 month view, a 1 week view, last 50 trades, last 20 trades. Then you have the trade dots, it's just basically plotting every single trade on that. Then this is the drawdown, and I include this feature because when you look at your equity curve, when you see that drawdown here, you maybe need to go back into this period and see what happened price action wise, and see whether you could make any improvement, right? So maybe if, let's say from this date, from 26th of Jan to really the low here, which is like what to like 29th of Jan, so in this period I had a bit of a drawdown. So what happened during those 3 days? So I need to look at that, yeah, and that's it. And then it's just I don't know why this is there. It automatically updated that. This is just a trend moving average of the equity curve, not super important. Then that's the equity curve, and then this is the today's trade. So when you take a trade today, let's say maybe you take a trade on Monday, it will show you the PNL of that day. Then yeah, that's about it. And yeah, so just one last thing is just that this dotted line is as you can see is week. So this is the week bifurcation, and this solid blue line is the monthly bifurcation of that. So and yeah, this is all same data that has been showing in here. I need to remove this, and and yeah, that's pretty much it. The something that I'm trying to include here is the first factory calendar. I need API for that, and then weekly review detail, when maybe I need a section where I could write in this column. And then yeah, I just need also exercise filter, because a lot of trades that I took here, the trade that I take is a lot of like very small lot size, very small, only meant for exercise, so they're all getting mixed up. So maybe I need to filter those out to actually come to the right win rate, so that's something that has been going on in my mind. And yeah, let me know what you think.